Ya voy a empezar el live.
Joseph Chavez, better known as Bad Habits, Good Times, is an amazing photographer, editor, and publicist. He has worked in many companies in the production part of digital content, as well as the post-production of it. Here, we can see some of his work and also some companies that he works with or has worked with in all this time. Without further ado, let's get started.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Muy buenas tardes. Pues aquí en una emisión más de Estoy en mi peak, historias de éxito de personas como nosotros. Hello, good afternoon, Joseph. Today my guest is Joseph Chavez, very famous photographer for magazines and another brands like
products, fashion, big on fashion, retoucher, photographer, content creator, doing videos. TikTok is coming on now, so I'm doing a lot of TikTok here and there. Having fun, creating.
And my friend?
Yes.
Okay, dinos más acerca de ti. All about more. Okay, Joseph is a Mexican. He said that he's a Mexican.
Mexican.
Your parents are Mexican?
Yes, my mom was born in Los Jicamas, Guanajuato.
Oh.
My dad was born in Gardena, but his family, his dad and his mom was born in Los Jicamas also.
Oh, Las Jicamas, Guanajuato.
Sí.
¿Tienen un rancho?
Tenían.
Are you born here?
I was born here in Pomona.
In Pomona?
Yes.
Oh, wow, very close here.
Very close.
Okay.
And then I was raised in this house and very fortunate, very blessed to be able to buy the house. So now I'm back here, back at home.
Congratulations. Is the reason the this podcast, you know, because people like you and me, Dana, they was our first guest. Oh, sorry. I can say hello and I can say thank you to my friends and my team in Mexico, Alan and Dana, thank you por acompañarme aquí en esta primera aventura que estamos teniendo en Lindsay Productions, nuestro primer podcast, pues, en Spanglish.
Half English, half Spanish.
Half, I try. I can speak English very well, but I try.
I can't speak Spanish very well, so aquí vamos.
Aquí vamos. And then, our first history, the exit, or the first goal, no, not the first goal, the more recently goal that you have is that you can buy this house.
Yeah.
Okay, para los que no tienen tanto contexto, aquí en California es muy difícil tener acceso a una vivienda. It's very difficult here in California. I don't know about the other states, the USA, but it's very difficult buy a house or have a house. And Joseph, como nos lo platicó hace rato, pudo comprar esta casa en la que estamos aquí, que es su casa estudio. Muchas gracias por recibirnos. Thank you so much. Él pudo, él pudo comprar esta casa, ¿no?
Yes.
Ok. ¿Qué tuvo que pasar para que compraras esta casa? ¿Tú estuviste casado?
I was married at one time, yes.
How many years?
I was married, I don't know for sure, but it's around 12 years or so.
Not for sure? 12 years or what?
I'm not good with time.
Okay.
Time and days and years, they just, because I'm working all the time, I'm always trying to be creative. That's where everything I put into. So time is like, a friend of mine just came over to take a picture. She's from Texas, and I hadn't seen her. And she told me today that she's been away for 10 years. And I was like in shock. So time, se pasa.
Se pasa.
Muy pronto.
Okay. ¿Estuviste casado 12 o 13 años?
Yes.
¿Y tú compraste casa con tu familia, con tu esposa y tu hija, verdad?
Yes.
Y es abuelo, además. Una niña preciosa. How old is she?
She's a year and a half.
Un añito y medio.
Yeah.
Y luego, Joseph, que se divorcia y se queda sin casa.
Yes.
And then,
yes.
This house.
And this, my mom se falleció en un tío de Mexicali. Me vino y me habló que es muy, hay muchas memorias que están aquí por la familia y alguien de la familia necesitaba comprarlo. En ese tiempo no sabía si tenía dinero, todo, de luna que está a un lado, in God's eyes, he blessed me and everything worked out. Yes.
Good, because it's very difficult.
It's very difficult.
It's difficult.
And we had my old house on the Estaba Casada, my daughter lived there, and she has been very blessed and have a good job also. The house was still in my name, and what we had to do is she had to buy it and buy the other house so I can buy this house. And like everything lined up.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, what is your first job? Your first big job? For what you decide to be a photographer, or what happened before?
Okay, in high school, I took a photography class and I really loved it. It was with film, hands-on. The teacher was really good. And that's where I was bitten. That's when I got the photography part. And then after high school, I went into printing. My brother owned a printing company and pre-press. And so there I learned printing, negatives, color, presses.
How old are you? 18?
I was, 17, 18. Yeah, that's when I started printing. And then worked there for a number of years. Got an opportunity to work in Orange County for a company called American Color.
American Color?
Yeah.
Your first job?
That was a big job.
Okay.
That's where I started learning a lot of the computers. At that time, the computers were barely coming in and satellites were barely coming in. They were testing how to send images to different printing companies. And so that company sent me to Arizona because that was the headquarters to learn how to transmit through satellites.
Wow, and then the company saw something in you. Your talent. Yes?
I was cheap.
Yes, baby.
I was cheap and I was young.
It's not only in Mexico pasa that, you know? No solo en México se compra el talento barato.
Yeah. I was cheap.
Okay.
And I was young.
Okay.
So the both things, so they saw that in me and then they were able to, I was lucky enough that they sent me. I was very blessed at that. And yeah, I did, they would fly me out on Monday and then fly me home on Friday because I had my little girl at that time. She was a baby.
Oh,
So,
yes.
So I had weekends where I can spend with her, with the family. But it was nice. That was cool. That was different. And we did, our work there was for many different companies, many different agencies.
Okay.
And so that's where I started to learn from agencies what they look for, color, how to set up ads and stuff like that.
Okay. What is your first job, the retouch? The famous marks like a Chanel, like this dress, and Forever 21, Windsor.
Yeah, St. John, I worked for St. John Knits, which is a huge high-end fashion company. And I started their media department, their e-com, and put a couple of teams together there. I helped out with the design team. Did the first runway that they've ever did digital. So I had 18 photographers that I had to get everybody shoot the same. 18 photographers I directed and their assistants, and for a runway show. So as the girls come out, they're taking the pictures. We had from both sides.
Okay.
We put books together for St. John Knits. And from there, it was funny because the funny thing about that company was when we put the runway together, we had all the cameras, everybody set, the lights were adjusted. There was, no adjusting lights, no flashes or anything like that. And then the owner came in to approve everything, and he's walking around and we're taking pictures and I'm showing him the prints from the runway and everything. And he looks at me and he goes, "You're missing something." And I was like, "Oh," it scared me. I was like, "Oh." I was probably at that time, maybe 22.
Okay.
22. I was young. I was really young. And I was going, "What are we missing?" He goes, "Well, this is a runway show. We need flashing lights." So I had one of my teams go get lights and they would just flash them. So we fixed the problem. It worked out good. And then after that, that was really, I really had a lot of fun directing that.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun. From there, I went to a printing company again, and I did cars. I retouched cars.
Okay.
For Honda, Nissan,
okay,
and Kia.
Okay.
So we did books. In LA, it was called Car Season, as for retouchers, and everybody was trying to get their books done first. So I did that. Yeah, I did that for a few years. And then, let's see what else after that. I went to another printing company.
Okay.
And San Pedro, out that way. And
San Pedro is California?
yeah.
San Pedro.
San Pedro. San Pedro.
San Pedro. San Pedro, California.
And worked there for a while. There we did, we had presses. So I calibrated the presses, the big presses where the paper goes through and everything. And that was fun. That was interesting. That was like another learning curve for me. And then, let's see, after that, I went to Forever 21.
Wow.
And
how old?
Wow.
Maybe 25, 26?
No, I was already in my 30s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I was in my late 30s.
5 years ago.
Yeah, the other day.
Oh, okay. Last year. For Forever 21, and you continue work for today.
Yeah. I worked for them for, I think it was 7 years.
Wow.
And I worked on the global team. And
in the global team?
Yeah, so we did all the campaigns, all the big campaigns.
In the world?
In the world.
Wow, I don't know that.
So every store that you went to, Japan, Hawaii, Mexico,
wow,
all the photos that were up went through my hands as a retoucher.
Oh, wow, you see. A very famous retoucher photographer,
Editor, everything. More as a retoucher. My jobs have always been retouching because retouching is harder. You can't find a good retoucher. It's harder because everybody does photography. Everybody does, editing. Retouching, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of work.
Wow. Forever 21.
Forever 21.
E?
And then now I'm at Windsor on the e-com team.
Windsor for USA?
For at the headquarters.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. I think we have a few stores in Europe. Mainly we're USA.
Mexico, the right? Yes.
I know we're open. This year, it's moving fast. It's a great company. It's really moving fast. They opened up 3 stores this year, and they have another plan to open up, I think, another 3 this year.
Okay, and the research that you do is for all campaigns or only USA?
It's mainly for the website. It's all the little pictures that you pick on to buy the dress, the pretty dresses, and shoes and stuff like that. Right now, it's hard to get a lot of work done because of COVID and everything. And there's a small chance that I might go work for Fashion Nova.
Okay.
That might be next.
No sé, Alan, hay un sonido que esté rebotando.
Rebota, pero no sé identificar de quién esté rebotando.
Porque según yo tenemos todos los... Maybe es este. A ver, sigue rebotando, creo que era este, donde nos estamos viendo. No, sigue rebotando, ¿verdad?
A ver, espérame. Me parece que ya no.
Sonido para los que nos están viendo. Si era mi otro teléfono, ¿verdad?
Todo bien ya.
Ok, perfecto.
Okay.
Windsor, and then
Maybe Fashion Nova.
Maybe Fashion Nova. I don't know what is Fashion Nova.
Fashion Nova.
Sorry. I know Fashion is.
Yeah, it's here in California. It's a company that's really coming on. They have a lot of really good people working there, a lot of creative people.
It's a company?
It's a company.
Ah, right.
It's another fashion company. And you'll hear from them some days. Right now they do a lot of concerts. They're growing.
Okay.
They're really growing fast.
Okay. More? You say you have 2 hours.
Told you I was boring.
No, it's okay. We fácil. ¿No? Porque de las personas que nos ven, pues todos estamos involucrados.
Yes.
Recuerdo de mis estudiantes en México, ciencias de la comunicación, publicistas, diseñadores.
I'm working with a couple really good friends. If you go to my Instagram, one of the fashion gangster and Alicia Gomez. T. Gomez.
T. Gomez?
Yeah. And working with them, we did some amazing shots yesterday.
Where? No me invitaste. No, in my restaurant.
No. It was in Orange County.
Oh. Sandra! Ya se van to shop with us.
And yeah, we took some pictures, some really good pictures out there.
Yeah?
And been working with like different people. I worked with Cheech Marin. Took pictures. The photography part is mostly on weekends. Depending on the project, I've been hired for different things. But Cheech Marin was fun. He's really smart and he's an icon. And I'm more fascinated with him as I learn more. He's going to be opening up a museum in Riverside called Chicano Arts Museum, and that's going to be nice because, in his words, American art is Chicano art.
Okay.
And that's his quote, and I believe that.
Ok, Joseph está haciendo toda la imagen gráfica, only la fotografía. La fotografía para una nueva marca de tequila que es de este actor que se llama
Cheech Marin.
Cheech.
Uh-huh.
Es muy famoso. ¿En cuál película ha salido?
Up in Smoke. Oh, wow.
Bueno, pueden buscar en el Instagram de
Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong. Bueno, Joseph está haciendo toda la fotografía para la marca de tequila que este actor está diseñando y él mismo, por lo que tengo entendido, es quien quiere rescatar o posicionar la cultura chicana como arte, ¿no?
Sí.
No como folclore.
Yes, exactly.
Sí, y nosotros estamos en el condado de Riverside, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Y también en el condado de Riverside está el museo de Chicano y es ahí donde él tiene su siguiente objetivo, que yo lo conozco de manera personal porque es mi amigo, ¿verdad? Pero no sé si nos quieres compartir. What is your goal? O lo que tú quieres hacer en el museo de Chicano de Red Carpet.
Well, we're working.
Sorry, no, it's a secret.
we're working on some things. Hopefully, it would involve with just trying to make them money, doing some really special event for Chicanos to help bring up the art, help bring up the community. And, you know, I want, for me as a photographer, for a content creator, I want to build what his vision is, you know, he wants us to, you know, have better art and have a statement in the world where we're being ignored. Mm-hmm. So we got some projects on
Yeah. follow Joseph in Bad Habits,
Bad Habits, Good Times.
Ok, pues aquí algunos ya nos están viendo, todo nuestro club de fans, uno nos está viendo en Instagram y también, bueno, en Facebook, ¿verdad? Yeah. Oye, Joseph, ¿y qué es lo que sigue para Joseph?
¿Qué sigue? To be more creative, to do some art pieces, some get involved with different projects, help people out, help people that don't get a chance to have, you know, a good looking photo or to make it open for everybody.
Y yo quiero, ¿sabes qué, Alan? Voy a checar el sonido porque creo que sigue rebotando y la verdad me está haciendo ruido. Un momentito, voy a checar. No, estamos en vivo. No sé si es mi teléfono. Maybe, o el tuyo. A ver, ahí Alancito. No, sigue rebotando.
Y si quieres, ponlo hasta la otra esquina, o no sé si sea la laptop la que esté rebotando.
Lo que podemos hacer, conecta el micrófono.
¿Mandé?
¿Conecta el micrófono?
Si gustas, en la laptop.
Ajá.
Conecta el micrófono en la laptop, pero el micrófono ponlo del lado, de tu lado izquierdo.
Lo tengo aquí.
¿Ahí es el micrófono? ¿Ahí tienes
Sí.
el micrófono?
Aquí está.
Es que a lo mejor eso ha de ser lo que está haciendo el rebote.
Pero no está conectado.
Ah.
¿Lo conectamos? Okay. Estamos en vivo y hay un sonido rebotando. No sabemos qué es. Creo que ya. No. Ok, pues vamos a seguirle, pero sí sí hace mucho ruido o se escucha bien.
No, ya se escucha bien ahorita.
Ok. Pero no está conectado, ¿sí? No. Ahora, no. Siento que es alguno de los teléfonos, ya le bajé todo el volumen, ya los puse en otro. Eliminar sonido, pero pues... ¿Y ahí? ¿Qué la hizo? Sí.
That was it.
Era eso, ¿verdad, Alan?
Sí.
Estaban muy juntos.
Que sí.
Ok, pues le seguimos, Joseph.
There we go.
Joseph, si pueden ver en su Instagram, fotografía motociclistas. ¿Perteneces a un club de motos?
I've taken pictures of motorcycles. I don't have one myself. I want to get one.
You have a bocho. No? The Volkswagen?
The 51. 51 Chevy. Yeah. I have that. I'm just got to work on that.
Okay.
Almost.
Pero platícanos acerca de tu trabajo con el club de motociclistas. Además, es el arte como pin-up.
Oh, yeah.
Y además, bueno, a mí me encanta porque también me gusta todo lo de pin-up. Él hace fotografías para sus amigas de pin-up, ¿verdad?
Yeah, pin-up, rockabilly, yeah, car clubs, I have a lot of friends that are in clubs and stuff like that. So, and that's where, as a photographer, I was able to learn because they always want pictures, and I had to learn more about taking pictures. So it worked good. It worked good. I'm doing a lot of pinup pictures.
Okay.
Also, I've worked with. I was like looking at the pictures up there. Worked with a couple of guys from the Mayans, the TV show. Done a couple of pictures of them. All around, there's a lot of good, great talent out there. And I've done, let's see, Clarissa B. She's a singer, and she's coming up. She's gonna be famous one day.
You invite my podcast.
Let's run with the podcast. Yep. And yeah. So, a lot of good things. A lot of good people out there.
Yeah.
That I've been able to work with.
Okay, and you help or you work for influencer in TikTok?
Yes. Allison T. Gomez.
T. Gomez?
Yes.
@ T. Gomez or?
Alyssa.
Pero how is the name in TikTok?
Igual.
Ajá.
Todo junto.
Pero la tienes en tu Instagram también para quien quiera ver qué estás haciendo para ella.
Yes, we just did the shoot for the Frida Fest. And where she kind of dressed up.
Yes.
Yeah, and she put on the eyebrow and stuff. We didn't try to match it, but we did. She dressed up and we took some pictures. We got some really good pictures. And she's on TikTok. So in fact, I worked with her on. She was doing her makeup, and some of the last shots I filmed.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we're going to be working together on a lot of projects.
Okay. What is your big dream?
A big dream, $1 million.
Oh. By the lottery.
Right now, my big dream is, living it. I'm living it. I'm working, I'm creating. I'm in the industry. And that's my passion. Everything that comes, what God put me here for, or His direction. That's my role. That's what I do.
Director?
To be a director someday.
Movies?
Movies.
Your phone needs battery. Okay, wait. I have this.
Oh, I think we'll just let it go.
Okay. For the movies, large movies,
yes.
Movies, series, or Netflix maybe.
Yeah, we're talking about doing some small trailers in a couple months.
Yes.
Yes.
You need actress.
Yes.
No, yo no soy actriz.
Could be.
Trataría. No creo.
Could be. We're going to try to do that. I have in September, I have work with this makeup artist, Perla. It's our first time working together, and we're going to do like the blood and stuff like that. So I have some other ideas that we're going to do with that. So that should be a good project coming up.
My hair. Invite me to see, okay?
Yes.
I want to see.
Yeah, we invite everybody.
Where, here or where? In LA or maybe in Pomona?
For now, we're going to do it. We're going to do it here.
Here in Chino or here in your home?
Here and at the house. I have a couple sets that we do. I have a vintage set where it's very 50s. And then I have a set that's very 70s, very, orange colors. And
you have the tiki set.
I have the tiki
Hawaiian set.
Hawaiian set. I have about or 5 sets going on right now.
Okay.
I just got another room here that my roommate moved out, and I'm thinking about doing a dressing room set.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So my whole house is my art.
Yes. And then your house, your office.
My office. It's everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Good for you. Okay. Every day you work for your goals, your professional goals. Yes?
Yes.
What do you do every day?
Every day.
For your goals. Not for your personal dreams. For your goals. Your next goal is be producer, right?
Yes.
No? Every day, what do you do? Because you have here's the
lights
and computer for the regular job, no? That
Yeah.
you must with the companies and wherever you work. But for your goals, it's a
director.
Director.
Yes.
What do you do every day?
Every day. And this is most every day. I study. I study films. I study directors, how they explain things, and how they tell the story.
Okay.
Because being a director is telling the story, is telling, if it's a horror movie, or a dance movie, or comedy. Every movie has a certain level of everything, and that's where I learned from them talking, understanding how they see things, how you see things behind the camera. When somebody's looking up, when you put the camera low and you're looking up at the person's very strong.
Okay.
So if you're trying to make a strong statement, you put the camera in a certain position. If you're trying to make them small, the bad guy, you put the camera a little bit higher.
Okay.
So you're looking down from their perspective.
You see, this is the reason that I want to make this podcast. I am in my peak. Estoy en mi peak. You see the shine in his eyes when he talk about his dreams.
Yeah.
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 How do you feel?
How do I feel? I feel really good. It's energy.
A reason for wake up.
The reason to wake up and 2 cups of coffee.
Oh, yes.
And sometimes a 3rd cup of coffee.
Oh, wow. Me too.
This cup's from St. John's.
Oh.
From way back in the day, a fashion company.
Oh, wow.
It's one of my favorite cups.
Oh.
And yeah, they produced a bunch of coffee. I think this one ran like $65 or something like that. They're charging.
Oh.
But
Celebrate 36 years?
Yeah, that was back 20 years ago. Who knows?
Oh, wow.
So it's like a 50-year-old cup. Yeah. So you find something that you love, or something that will motivate you. A picture, an idea. And you set the goals. You look at the industry and you feel like, okay, this is where I want to be. This is I've had some really good teachers. I worked with a photographer in San Diego.
The name?
He goes by Kessler Photography.
Hi, maybe he saw this podcast. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And he had same thing. He had a house where he did his photography, and I went to work with him because I was a computer guy and he was a photographer. So he showed me a lot of like building sets and what he looked at, how he seen the camera. And then I showed him how I do things for the ads and make sure that everything's taken care of. And he was a great mentor for me. somebody I looked up to. And I was still young when I worked with them. So that was my goal, to be a photographer, to work from the house.
Ujú.
And that's why, the living here is a blessing.
Wow,
Right?
Mike. Otra vez lo repito, esta es la razón por la que quiero hacer este tipo de podcast, ¿no?
Yeah.
Que todos compartan con nosotros, sin importar cuál es su sueño, ¿no? O el tamaño de ¿qué hacemos todos los días por alcanzar nuestros sueños?
Work for it.
Yes.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Do something.
Ok. ¿Y lo haces por el dinero?
No.
No.
Money will come.
Ujú.
When you work hard and you learn to be the best at what you want to be, money will come.
Ok.
Yeah.
Antes de finalizar, 5 recomendaciones para todos los que nos están viendo ahorita o nos van a ver después, que tienen que hacer para seguir tus sueños. Si puedes, 5,
Yeah.
¿no? Las que tú puedas.
Las 5 es mucho.
Bueno, no, ya dijiste una, estudiar,
Yeah.
¿no?
Yeah.
Ujú.
Find good people. Good people
Encontrar buenas personas.
Yeah.
Ujú.
that think the same.
Ok,
Que piensan igual, que tienen el mismo energy.
perfecto. Encontrar a las personas que piensen igual que tú y con la misma energía.
Yes.
¿Qué más?
Um,
Si puedes.
no, and let's see. Yeah, and help out other people who don't have enough, or that are trying and are not there. And if you can help out somebody, do it. It pays back.
A ver, otra vez. Me perdí un poco. Alan, si me ayudas con la translation, ¿no, reina? ¿O en español?
Ayuda a gente que no, que están trying
¿Intentando? Okay.
to learn, and if you can teach them, teach them.
Oh, ser mentor de otros,
Sí.
¿no? Como mentor, tutor.
Whatever they need.
Oh, como tú conmigo ahorita, participando en mi podcast.
Whatever they need.
Realmente lo aprecio porque él tenía un photoshoot en honor del otro lado y lo movió para poder estar ahí con nosotros. Gracias. Ok, ya llevamos 3. ¿Crees que puedes agregar algo más?
No, maybe later.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Maybe enjoy the moment.
Yes, enjoy every moment. Celebrate every moment.
Oh, alguien está tocando la puerta. Un fantasma porque no veo a nadie. Bueno, estamos con Joseph Chavez, famoso, reconocido fotógrafo. Lo pueden seguir en sus redes sociales. Ahorita se escuchó que tocamos la puerta. Estamos en su casa estudio. Él nos hizo favor de recibirnos a todo el equipo de Lindsay. Y bueno, sigo agradeciendo a Alan y a Reina que me están apoyando en los controles técnicos allá en México. Y bueno, ya vamos casi a terminar, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Muy interesante la vida de Joseph. Joseph, ¿quién tocó?
Amazon.
Creí que era un fantasma. Dije, vamos, ahora sí el rating se me va a ir hasta arriba. My rating is big for the ghost in my...
Amazon.
Ok. Para finalizar, por fin. Are you in your peak? ¿Estás en tu peak now?
No.
Ok.
No. I have a long way.
¿Qué falta?
Oh, muchas cosas. But be a director, set movies. Watch my granddaughter graduate.
Yes.
Yeah. And give her everything. Teach her as much as I can.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
¿Algún mensaje que tengas para finalizar?
Thank you. Thank you for interviewing me.
Pues te queremos agradecer, Joseph, por habernos recibido aquí en tu casa. Más bien yo me invité sola. No, por eso no puedo ir a tu casa. Pues lo vamos a seguir, te vamos a seguir para ver toda la producción que hagas, ¿no? Y si nos invitas please. Aquí, podemos hacer algunos live mientras tú estás haciendo
that would be fun.
Producción. No sé, ¿vas a hacer casting para los actores? ¿Que te hagan casting contigo? O...
Direct, follow me. I'll be posting, different events and stuff like that.
Ok. Pues si te parece bien, Alan, y a todos los que nos acompañaron el día de hoy, vamos a despedir este programa que nos encantó. ¿Te gustó?
Yeah.
¿Sí?
It's different.
Maybe haces una película de una chica que hace podcast.
Right.
¿Entendiste?
Sí.
Bueno, pues muchas gracias a todos por haber estado aquí el día de hoy con nosotros y los que nos van a ver después. Y gracias, Day, y gracias, Alan. Y pues con esto despedimos el programa. Estoy en mi pick. Nos vemos en 15 días.
Thank you.
Thank you. Así es. Creo que seguimos en el live.